Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's Chris Lakey here, slightly drippy, as some people might say, staying outside of Carrow Road. Last time we spoke about a Norwich City Fulham game, we were talking at the start of the season with great optimism about what might happen, whether Norwich would go up, whether Fulham would be good enough to go up. Well, here we are now. Fulham are pushing for the playoffs, which they're going to get into, and they look quite tasty. Norwich, it's mid-table. Harrison Reed insisted, by the way, afterwards that there's no motivation issues about playing, but it must be very difficult. Anyway, how did it happen? Well, they got 2 goals in the second half, Kearney and Johansson. Kearney are very, very good football, but they all are. Sessignon came on, made the difference within, what, a quarter of an hour. They were 2-0 up. City fans were frustrated, and so they should be. City looked all right in parts, you know, it's obviously all there, but really for a person like me who's just watching them for the first time working for quite a while, I'm absolutely staggered that they attack and half the team's, well, more than half the team is still in its own half. Ivo Pinto at one stage flying down the right wing on a rare speedy pacey break, and he looked up and there was no one there except Dennis Shirabeni, and that was it. And there was a penalty area packed with Fulham players, and that must be so frustrating if you're the player. But I tell you what, if you're a fan or if you're in the press box, that is so frustrating as well. There was a lot of frustration coming out of the ground, you know, out of the stands. 5 minutes before half time, most of the people in front of us had decided it's best to go and pay for a cup of tea. 10 minutes before the end, a lot of those people decided it was best to go home for a Good Friday dinner. I don't know. It must be a difficult situation when there is nothing but getting above Ipswich to fight for the rest of the season. And incidentally, there's now 4 goals between them, and Norwich have just missed a chance, I suppose. There's no getting away from it. Fulham did deserve to win this game. I don't think anybody's going to be able to sort of talk up one any better than it was. But you do look and see there were 2 similar sides, but Fulham got more about the Fulham pass the ball very quickly. When they've got the ball, their feet are nimble and quick. When the Norwich City player has got the ball, it takes him half a dozen touches to decide what he's going to do with it, and that's sort of frustrating. I don't know. I think their quality of players are better. One thing I have to say is with the goals, they were probably their own fault. Mitrovic's header for the first one, certainly he got a header in. Angus Gunn made a fantastic save. You felt so sorry for him when I think it was Johansson for the first one came up and whacked it into the back of the net. I mean, Gunn did nothing wrong. There weren't any outstanding players really. Harrison Reed was the man of the match, but he didn't I mean, he played okay, but there's frustration around, and I don't know, maybe I sound frustrated now. Maybe it's just because he's wet and horrible, and maybe because it's not the start of the season when Norwich Fulham look so appetising on a nice sunny day. You know the gist of this, don't you? It's I think we're all looking forward to the season being over so we can start afresh and see what the master plan is. But anyway, you might have noticed I'm not Michael Bailey without a beard. I'm nowhere like that, so he'll be back. Normal service will be resumed soon. I hope you haven't mind me doing the video for you, but you know, God, I feel depressed. Thanks very much.